Hey guys, how the heck are ya? Wanted to make this video because I was on Call of Duty the other day, Black Ops 2 that is, and ran into something pretty interesting. You know, with all the hacks going on, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is not safe, not safe. Hide your kids, hide your wife, as they say. So I'm rolling through these guys' stats because I just played a game with them on my team, luckily, not against them, but, and they were getting non-stop headshot feeds, and there was only like 3 people on the other team. People kept leaving, joining, leaving, whatnot, and I'm like, I'm seeing where they're spawning because they've got VSATs up, and I'm seeing that they're not shooting at anything. They're shooting at the ground and getting kills. So I'm like, well, red flag right there. Something's fishy in this lobby, and there aren't even any fish in this lobby. Bad jokes Thursday. So I'm trying to go through here and figure out if there's anything, trying to do, you know, a little bit of investigating, and I'm not seeing very much to begin with, except for the one guy had a 7-10 win-loss ratio, which I was like, gotta call your bluff on that one. So, so I keep investigating, and I tried to go to the theater of the game from Aftermath that I was in with them, and I'm like, oh no, theater didn't work, it didn't record. My Elgato wasn't recording, so I'm like, I really screwed the pooch on this one. It didn't work, you know, whatever. But I go a little bit further, and then I see, like you see on the screen here, no footage, and I'm like, oh, maybe it hasn't loaded yet. Nope, it never loads. So I actually joined one of their games here, and luckily they were doing the hack, and this is when I first noticed something. I'm like, where are my bullets going? Like, no hit markers. Then I'm getting hit markers, so I'm like, oh, okay, so they're not invincible. And then I'm like, all right, I killed the Obamacare kid, so he must not be invincible. Maybe he's not hacking. Maybe he's DDoSing, or not DDoSing, but lag, whatever it's called, where you have host and you whatever. But this is when I really noticed it. I'm like, okay, well, that's a pretty melty kill, and I think you ate a lot of bullets. And why didn't your screen go red? And why do you have all 6 perks? And then there's this one. This is when I knew. All right, this guy's got God mode, and I'm like, okay, here's the EMP systems. Okay, but how do they have God mode yet they get killed? Well, we figure that out when I find one of their games that's in theater that actually gets recorded, because when you pull this hack up, for whatever reason, it does not record the game. And that's what the weird part about it was, and this was like auto aim times 1,000 here. What the hell is going on out here? So this is why I just said F it and pulled out a target finder, and this kid's just rolling around. This kid, Obamacare, Foil, and then that other kid. And you can tell, like, at some point here, see, he gets red. Not on this one, not this one. At some point here, here's the kill. So I almost killed him there. I was like, whoa, I almost killed you. And see, he gets red there, so he's like, oh, you know what's going on inside their heads. They're in their little Xbox Live party. They're like, oh, guys, come on, we gotta turn off the hacks. Oh, there he is. He's got the hacks on now, because he just got a quad feed right there, not taking any damage. You know what they're saying in their Xbox Live party? They're like, dude, turn them off so it doesn't look like we're hacking. Like we got to die a couple times just to make it look like we're not invincible. Because if they go 66-0, that's a red flag. Every game, that's a red flag. So none of these games get saved in the theater, and none of them get saved in the stats. I don't believe, because the one kid only had like 13 games played, and his KD and everything was like all wonky, and no, I don't know. I thought they were lag switching. That's what I thought they were doing originally, and I'm like, all right, what's this kid doing? So I messaged him, and I'm like, all right, what did I say here? Oh, how did you do that hack is what I say here. So I'm like, all right, I want to figure out what they're doing, what's going on here. And then I noticed something in their clan tags. Their clan tag is LIZS, otherwise known as Lizard Squad, I believe. Unless it's their imaginary girlfriend, Liz. Either or is a high possibility. But if it is Lizard Squad, are they really in Lizard Squad? I doubt it. I really doubt it. They're probably not really in Lizard Squad, as you see there. Lizard Squad's onto much bigger things, but these guys might be trying to get into Lizard Squad. Maybe. They might be doing a recruiting video. Hey guys, look what I can do. We hacked Black Ops 2. It's 2 years old. Congratulations. That's not good enough. It's probably what they're going to say, considering the game's 2 years old. There's like no support from Treyarch or anybody on this. So it's like all the other CODs that get hacked. And they're like, here he is. I'm sorry. I don't hack. Oh. Okay, well, here's our hack here. I didn't think Theater would actually show this. This is when I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Clients menu, you got people, you got them pulling up shit that I don't even know how to do. Obviously, he has a file loaded onto his Xbox, or he's got his computer plugged into his Xbox, but I don't know what's going on here, but he can kick players, verify VIP player. I don't even know what that means, but you'll see how he gets the hacks here in a second. That beginning stuff is like, I don't know, he can kick the host and change host, and see, we got fun stuff. We got all sorts of stuff in this caked up version 1.7. So we got God mode, speed, unlimited ammo, perks, class, do heart, suicide, something else, all sorts of stuff. It's got auto aim, aimbot, YouTube trick shots, and he can do these messages to people, and he's like talking, disable a heart, who's hacking. So you see all this stuff. It's like, what the heck is going on? You know, it's just he can switch weapons on the fly. He can call in score streaks. He's got a little turret thingy there. I can't think of what the heck it's called. Death machine, and it's just like, you know, these kids aren't good at the game. Number one, that's the thing. You know they're not good at this game. You know they're going to get caught. And, I mean, quite frankly, I don't care, and I don't think they care if they're going to get caught. It's like, see, people are knifing them right here. And that's what I thought. Maybe if you got knifed, they'd kill him, but you get literally no damage taken when you're in this God mode. And you pretty much tear shit up. So, yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd let everyone know. This is my first video on YouTube. Trying to get my channel started. Maybe, I don't know. I'm in college. I'm just trying to do shit to pass the time. And hey, if it works out, that works out. You know, recently in the news, we've seen that Sony pulled the interview due to hackers hacking into Sony. Massive hack. Emails, social security numbers of employees, like anything that was in their database. Now they're saying North Korea is behind it because obviously the movie was about their leader, Kim Jong-un. And they didn't want it to be released because of how it could have a bad image, and Sony pulled the plug on it due to being scared away. So this is the future. Hacking is the future, for sure. You know, it's just the possibilities are endless. You know, everything's connected to the internet nowadays. Phones, laptops, tablets. Your own house is connected. You can control your lights. You can control your garage door. You control the heat. All from your smartphone through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or whatever, and it all can be hacked. And that's the future, really. I mean, imagine your Nest, your Google Nest that controls your thermostat, or is your thermostat, controls the heat or air conditioning in your house. And imagine if that gets hacked and someone throws the heat at like 100, you know, I don't even know if it can get hacked, but it seems like it would be able to. And that's just the future, is like, if someone wants to get us, they can do it through hacking. You know, and the interview is a massive reason, and not a massive reason, but a massive example of what can happen. That much power under that much, you know, just from that hack, which, I mean, sure, took them a long time, but that's a big deal. That's really a big deal. That's how much power a hacker can have. And you see Lizard Squad takes down Xbox Live. And they're working their way up. They're trying to be anonymous. They're trying to be better than anonymous. Will they be? Who knows? Some of them have been caught, maybe, by the FBI. We don't know. And who's really in Lizard Squad, no one knows. Because all these hackers are trolls. They don't tell the truth ever. I wouldn't ever trust a hacker to tell the truth. They just want to screw with people. So where they go next, who knows? This is not a big deal. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is old, 2 years old. There's been hacks in it before. It'll get patched, hopefully, and that'll be that. But, yeah, that's the future. I feel like I've said that about a bajillion times now, but it's just it's a scary thing, because will our wars be fought on computers? Who knows? I don't think it'll be too soon from now, but it's definitely a possibility. I mean, people are against war a lot. Putting soldiers on the battlefield is a very controversial thing, and it's different. The opinion of that varies from person to person, and you know, this could be an option that they would go to, is computer hacking as a warfare tactic, and it might be a warfare tactic already with this interview getting pulled. Who knows if the government's behind it, or if it's just somebody in North Korea, or if it's somebody in the United States. We don't know that for sure. The U.S. has claimed that they know it's from North Korea, but these things can be easily, you don't, just because your IP address or whatever shows that you're in some place, that doesn't mean you're actually there. VPNs can hide a lot of things. It's a messed up world, and the hackers always seem to be one step ahead of the FBI. So every time the FBI figures out a way to stop this, they're one step ahead of them. They're already doing something else that can't be stopped. So, you know, like I said, the warfare may be going that way. We see a lot of drones already, and Obama's got a big push for drones, and we'll see, because like I said, the controversial issue is that people don't want to send our own people out on the battlefield to die. It's a big issue. A lot of people do want to fight for this nation, but there's a lot of people that are highly against it. So we'll see if that's where it's going. It'll be an interesting couple years, a couple decades probably, because this is a big issue. Everything we do is on the internet. So that's going to be the end of the video. I went a little bit long there. Hope you stick around, and I hope to build up this channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. I don't want to be like a robot at the end of every video. The big YouTubers are like the video, get 10,000 likes, blah, blah, blah. Like the video if you did like it, dislike it if you didn't. I don't care. Well, I do, but I just want an honest opinion. And I hope to get better at commentaries, and I hope to get better at this channel, and hopefully get some good gameplay for you guys. So hit like, I love you. Hit don't like, I still love you, but I love you just a little bit more if you hit like.